Hey everybody, today we're going to talk about taxes for digital marketing freelancers and contractors. We'll quickly talk about what it means to be a freelancer and a contractor versus a employee, W-2 employee, what that means for you and what you should do about your taxes. My name is Mac Frederick. I own and run a digital marketing agency where we have both freelancers and employees. And whenever we hire someone, they'll either be an employee or a contracted freelancer. As a freelancer, we'll talk about what that means for your taxes and what you should do about your taxes. For digital marketing freelancers, first let's get into what's the difference between a contractor versus an employee. A contractor means you're basically self-employed and you're being hired on a contract basis from that company, and they will need to get a W-9 from you to submit a 1099 showing how much money they've paid you for that year. There's set rules and regulations for a contractor. It's not like a 9-to-5 job. They tell you, hey, here are the things you need to do, here's how much we'll pay you for them. And you'll usually get paid that amount in full, minus maybe any supplies or expenses or reimbursements. So as a contractor, you're usually getting paid in full without taxes taken out. The differences can be found online. There's a lot of good websites. You could go to the IRS website where it talks about being a contractor, which is self-employed, basically running your own business, versus an employee, where taxes are taken out because you're working for a company as an employee. Now, if you are an employee for a company, you'll usually still get a contract, but you'll have to follow their rules and regulations. Taxes will be taken out for you for income tax, Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, things like that. Now, if you're self-employed, those taxes will not be taken out. You'll usually be paid that contracted amount, whether it's weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, however it's set up with your company. There's other websites like Gusto that talk about the differences in sort of these classifications. Usually employees get benefits, so contractors do not, whether that's healthcare, 401k, IRA, things like that. The law dictates who's a contractor versus an employee. So our contractors, we don't tell them when to work or where to work. We just tell them, hey, here's what you need to get done. And you're treated differently for tax purposes. And sometimes independent contractors need to have their own insurance or liability insurance. Employees can be subject to different workplace regulations. So in regards to digital marketing, like if you're a digital marketer and you're looking to get more work, you could work for a company like Momentum, where if you're good at social media or web design or Google Ads, we could hire you as a contractor to do those things for our clients. Now, when it comes to taxes and you're filing your taxes at the end of the year, your company, if you're an employee, you're going to get a W-2. If you're a contractor, you will get a 1099. The 1099 will show you how much you've been paid for the year and that no taxes are really taken out. You'll need this 1099 to file your taxes, whether it's through Gusto or TurboTax or something like that. Or I would suggest, if you are self-employed as a contractor, to learn more about taxes and accounting or get your own accountant, because you can save money. Now, this is really important on your taxes. Now, if you don't write things off as a contractor, freelancer, you will get charged the full amount for taxes, which, is, like I said, income tax, depending on where you live, can be pretty high. You'll have Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, and other taxes like that all taken out. So let's say you get paid $10,000 in 2023. You could be taxed up to, be taxed up to 50%, depending on where you live. Like New York and some states have higher taxes. So you could end up with $5,000 you got to pay in tax. However, we suggest writing off expenses. Like if you work for us, we kind of teach and coach you what you can write off. So if you work from home, you can write off your internet, you can write off some utilities, you can write off your home office. If you have to drive around, whether, let's say you're a roofing contractor, you could write off your car, you could write off your gas and transportation. If you work from home, you could write off office supplies. books, pens, paper. You could write off your computer and your phone if you buy a new computer for work as a contractor, or your phone and your phone bill. And if you're a digital marketer, you can write off taxes, or software on your taxes. So if you're using marketing softwares or different things for your marketing projects, you can write those off, whether it's SEMrush or ads or your email or different things like that. You'd want to write off as much as possible, but I'm not a tax professional or an accountant, so I suggest talking to one. But let's say, you can write off 500 here, 500 here, 500 here, 250 here, let's say 1,000 here, let's say 250 here. So that's 1,500, 2,000, 3,000. So that takes your tax liability from, let's say you're getting taxed 30%. So now you're getting taxed on 7,000 times 30% is 2,100 you'll owe in taxes, instead of 30% of 10,000, which would be 3,000 in taxes. So keep these things in mind, and if you're looking for a digital marketing job, internship, or freelance contract position, let us know. Like I said, my name is Mac Frederick with Momentum. We hire, train, and pay a lot of contractors that help us grow our agency and help our clients with their marketing. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comment below. Talk to you next time.